Social Security for all. Have you heard about this? Let's get into it and discuss all the details, as this is a topic I've seen in the headlines a number of times over the last few days. Hey everyone, welcome. Thanks so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video, as it's totally free to do so, and I am back each and every day with all of the latest updates, with information that is hot off the wire and very important topics that are hot in the headlines, just like what we're going to talk about in this video right here, Social Security for all. So if you haven't done so, make sure to subscribe right down below, and I promise you I'll be here for you each and every day with all of this very important information and ultimately helping you out in any way that I can. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. Let's get into it and talk about what is this Social Security for all topic that I continue to talk about here. So, have you seen this in the headlines? I've come across this a number of times here over the last couple days, and I thought, you know what? I need to make a video about this and talk about this, because I'm sure many of you are probably seeing this as well, thinking, what is this idea and how can I get myself some of this, and what does it really mean for Social Security for all? Let me tell you what it means. Behind this idea of Social Security for all, essentially what they're talking about is sending out a fixed payment for every single citizen in the United States across the board under this new plan. So that is exactly what it is, sending out a monthly check just like Social Security does for tens of millions of beneficiaries on an ongoing monthly basis for every single citizen. So, I guess my question to you would be, for those of you who are already receiving Social Security benefits, whether it's retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, SSI, VA, or RRB, how would you feel about literally every single citizen in the entire country getting a check just like you do on an ongoing monthly basis? I feel like this is somewhat of a controversial topic, simply because I know a lot of you who receive these benefits that I just went through feel like you've earned all these benefits, right? You've worked many, many years, you've paid into the system through Social Security taxes, and the benefits that you're receiving, you have actually earned, and you feel like, you know, these are my benefits. I earned these benefits through years and years of working and contributing. Well, how would you feel about every single citizen starting to get a so-called Social Security check on an ongoing monthly basis as a result of this new Social Security for all type of idea? Well, yeah, I want to hear your comments down below. I'm guessing a lot of you might be feeling like, hey, that's not fair. I don't love this idea one bit at all. But either way, let me know your thoughts down below. Now, where's this idea coming from? Well, this is actually another name for something called UBI, otherwise known as Universal Basic Income. In fact, if you've been watching the channel for a while now, you know that we've talked about UBI a number of times here in separate videos. UBI, otherwise represented as Universal Basic Income, otherwise other names could be GBI, Guaranteed Basic Income, or some people simply just call it basic income, like BI or just basic income, or some people even refer to it as monthly stimulus checks. Essentially, it is all the exact same thing across the board. It is sending out a monthly payment to every single citizen on a fixed amount for a specified period of time, or in some instances, indefinitely. So that's exactly what this is called, but this new idea that is being thrown around right now is some people are calling this Social Security for all, because simply it's kind of like Social Security, where everybody would be getting a check on an ongoing monthly basis for a specified amount. However, yeah, you can probably see, like what we're talking about, there is a lot of controversy behind this name, simply because, you know, a lot of people are thinking, no, you know, kind of leave the Social Security program alone, give it its own special name. But either way, one other thing I want to talk about too, and this has been in the headlines a little bit as well, and I want to bring this up because former presidential candidate Andrew Yang is a huge advocate for universal basic income in the amount of $1,000 each and every month for every citizen. In fact, this is something that he campaigned on a number of years ago, calling on a universal basic income in the United States, and he said it is inevitable at some point the United States will implement a universal basic income, probably sending out monthly checks to literally every single American throughout the entire country, or specified groups of Americans who fall under certain income thresholds. And you know what? I actually completely agree with Andrew Yang on this idea, simply because we've been talking about this for about a year and a half now. Well, not quite a year and a half, about 15 or 16 months now. We've been talking about this right here on the channel, where I've been saying as well, I would not be shocked or surprised one bit at all to see somebody come out and introduce a nationwide UBI program similar to what we saw Ilhan Omar introduce a number of months ago, where they would be sending out this $1,200 check for millions of Americans every single month. Now again, I would not be surprised one bit to see this introduced on a separate level in a separate program, maybe giving it the simple name, something like Social Security for All. Again, I don't love that name. I think they should go with a separate name. I think they should go completely away from the Social Security for All type of name. I think they should go something with like, you know, Universal Basic Income, UBI, GBI, maybe monthly checks, you know, give it some other name, but I don't really love the Social Security for All type of name. I just feel like that's, you know, kind of a hot topic right there. But either way, this is something, and I do completely agree with Andrew Yang that this would probably be something that is inevitable coming at some point. And honestly, based on everything we're seeing right now, I probably think it's probably coming a little bit sooner than most of us actually realize. In fact, not that long ago, maybe about a month and a half ago or so, even Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, yeah, he's worth, you know, hundreds of billions of dollars. Many of you know who he is, but he was even out just a short time ago, a month and a half or so ago, basically saying that he would also think that a UBI program is probably coming to the United States because of all the automation that we're seeing in this country. We're probably going to need to resort to some type of UBI program simply because the millions of jobs that are being replaced right now by robots, right? Yeah, everything is becoming automated, and a lot of people are being, you know, out of their jobs as a result of all this automation and robots. So yeah, a lot of stuff going on right now, right? But anyway, I wanted to come back and talk about this Social Security for All type of idea and just let you know that this is the same thing as a UBI, GBI, or monthly check type of program, or even a basic income type of program. It's all the exact same thing, essentially sending out a fixed payment for millions upon millions of Americans every single month. But this new brand name that is being thrown around right now is Social Security for All. Yeah, anyway, let me know your thoughts down below. I'm curious to hear what you have to say regarding this new name. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't love it. I think they should go with something else if they're going to implement this type of program. I think they should come up with something else like a basic income, or maybe like a universal basic income, or, you know, just straight up monthly checks or monthly income. I don't really know what the name would be, but yeah, Social Security for All, I feel like, I don't think they should go down that road, right? But either way, I hope this helps you out, and I hope this clarifies everything for those of you who have been coming across these headlines and seeing this. Of course, I'll continue watching everything very, very closely. I'll let you know anything that we find going on right now. As we know, things are changing very rapidly with everything out there right now. There's a lot cooking on the table, right? Yeah, we've got a lot of ideas, a lot of changes, a lot of concepts. We have the stimulus packages. We have all of this other things going on right now. It is very busy out there, and this is just something else we can throw into the mix as we've been seeing it pop up lately, right? So again, thanks so much for your support. Subscribe down below. I hope this video helps you out, and don't worry, I'll continue watching everything very, very closely as we get further updates and more information. Of course, I'll be right back here for you right here on the channel in an updated video, giving you all those latest updates hot off the press as they are being released. So thank you so much. Enjoy your day. Subscribe down below. Go back and check out some of the other 1,600 plus videos right here for you to enjoy. Thank you again. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you again.